Josh Shigala, your thoughts on the excitement of large companies buying Bitcoin?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of mentioned it a little bit before about the plunge protection team. And for those that don't know, this is part of the government that actually stops and buys stock when there's a massive dump in the markets to stop panic. And they freeze trading on certain assets or freeze markets altogether. Then you have the repo market, which isn't the people that go around repossessing your goods, but they're actually buying stock as well. So I'm looking forward to the time where governments start doing that to Bitcoin, because it's so closely tied with the stock market, because everyone's got this stuff on their balance sheets now that they're like, oh, Bitcoin's crashing, quick, buy some, equal it out. So as it dumps, the government just comes in with their printed fake money that they can print as much of as possible, and everything's pegged to that stupid shit in the market. So it's the ultimate tether, and they can just manipulate the price and including dump it down as well. So this is another reason for Bitcoin to be the number one in the world, because if certain countries choose Litecoin, for instance, or some other coin, governments will basically pump and dump that crap just to destroy them. I mean, they do it already with their own homegrown currencies, but because this stuff's limited, it's a little bit easier to do. And because fiat is unlimited, and they're the ones that print it, they can definitely control vast economies. So everyone will be jumping into Bitcoin so that they're part of the bigger picture. And if America and China are well invested in Bitcoin, and their companies are well invested in Bitcoin, they won't want to crush it. They'll want to stabilize it a little bit. They'll want to crush other countries that are using different coins.
Imagine if a country like Nigeria made a mistake and switched to a Litecoin economy, but it was supposed to be a Bitcoin economy, but there was like a translation issue and it just went wrong. And then, they get crashed on just like that. That'd be horrible.
Yeah. Well, this is what happened when Bitcoin forked to Bitcoin Cash. Everyone, the whole community was like, which ticker symbol do we use? Do we use BCH or BCC? And of course, that's where BitConnect came from, because BCC was BitConnect's ticker symbol. So everyone just started buying BitConnect, thinking it was Bitcoin Cash. Suddenly, this weird, obscure scam coin came out of nowhere. It got its life of its own, of course, and then it ended terribly. But it had a strong run at scamming a hell of a lot of people in the meantime. But yeah, it was a mistake by the market, by people using the market, purely because the ticker symbol was BCC, which everyone thought was, oh, that's Bitcoin Cash.
All our ATMs have like screensavers, which are like video screensavers. When the machine is not used, it turns into this video. And we'll be launching a competition. It's to help, crypto artists.
Well, that sounds very cool. What I want to see is that Bitcoin wizard from Reddit. See him some stuff on an ATM screen. That'd be super fun. And he's probably open source or free or whatever. So maybe somebody could use that idea or make a version of it. So just don't let Bill Gates find out that it costs energy to run those little screens, because he's going to come after you.
It will consume a lot of energy.
Going to put a hit on you.
As much,
but it's not wasted energy.
Yes, as much as a PlayStation. Whoa.
When you think about it, it's weird, the carbon credits. Like, if you had to boil it down to just like pouring, if you were getting credits for pouring oil into the ocean, you're like, okay, so I'm pouring loads of oil into the ocean, but I'm paying for other people, paying money so that so that my offsets the oil that I'm pouring into the ocean. Why don't you just stop pouring oil into the ocean? Sell through it 2 out of 3 of the private jets. Do the things that matter. Stop eating at a restaurant where your cow is just the only cow in the field, rather than it run a bit more efficiently. Cow fielding or whatever.
I want to make sure that I don't cheat on my wife. So I'm going to pay other people that don't cheat on their wives so that I can. I'll just trade that out. I'll just trade that out, and that'll be fine.
And somewhere somebody gets a Ferrari. As long as it all works out in the end, I'm fine with it. I think it's going to be good.